Hello, my name is Angie Finkel and I'm a nurse practitioner at the Woodlands. Today I would like to talk about the myth versus reality of stress or emotional eating and whether it exists. The harsh reality to this question is yes, it does in fact exist, and not in just women either. Our relationship with food can either be a healthy or an unhealthy one. Much of what we do as a society centers around the concept of celebrating both good and bad moments in our life with food. And not just any food, comfort foods like high-fat items consistent of fried chicken, pizza, or casseroles. High-sugar items like cookies, cakes, and pies. And high-carbohydrate items like breads, rice, and pastas. Rarely do we stop to think about how these items will impact us at that time. It is there to simply fill a void. Our consumption of these foods can trigger the immediate reward pathways in our brain that cause us to feel better and want more. This insatiable drive or want is like that of an addiction and is regardless of our feelings of hunger. These behaviors can cause an uneven balance, lending to the progression of the disease of obesity. The bidirectional link between our mood and obesity become intertwined, enabling each of these disease states to feed off of the other. A sense of, I feel depressed or anxious because of my weight may surface. On the other hand, the framework of when I feel down, I eat to feel better becomes the persistent feedback loop and cycle that can cause a person to struggle. In an effort to break these cycles of potential addiction or emotional consumption of food, a few helpful tips can be incorporated when we are feeling both up in moments of celebration, excitement, or even down when we may be feeling depressed or anxious. These include keeping a good food journal of items, portions, and hunger in our emotional state throughout the day to assist in the identification of triggers. We should reduce our stress that may be contributing to these events of overeating or reward eating by performing activities such as going for a walk, breathing exercises, meditation, or performing a favorite hobby. Having a hunger reality check to identify if what is being experienced are physical feelings of hunger or emotional. Get support through family, friends, or your healthcare team like me. Fight boredom by finding an activity to perform to distract you from allowing your mind to wander towards thoughts of food by calling a friend, going for a walk, playing a game, listening to some music, or reading. Take away the temptation by keeping your home and place of work a safe haven and free from items that would typically cause a person to lean on them for comfort. Don't deprive yourself. Unlike a person who suffers from a drug or alcoholism, who must abstain from those items, we cannot deprive ourselves of basic needs like food. Setting too strict of limitations or consuming the same foods repetitively can cause an increase in cravings. Eat a satisfying amount of healthier foods and enjoy an occasional treat to allow variety in your diet. Snack healthy on fruits, vegetables, nuts, and unbuttered popcorn. Learn from your setbacks. If you experience an episode of emotional eating, forgive yourself and get back at it at your next meal. Do not consider the day a complete loss or yourself as a failure. Life happens and we are all human. We will encounter these pitfalls, and it's what we do to recover and grow that makes the difference. Learn from the incident and incorporate positive change to prevent future events from happening. Stay tuned as we're going to have more tips and tricks, and also to dispel some of those pesky myths.